We're in Devil's Lake in North Dakota. You can see it's a blizzard out here. It's supposed to calm down a little bit later today. I've got Trent Eineichner with me, Chase Parsons. Tom Kemos is over there in his house fishing already, and Jason Mitchell's about 100 feet away, and he can't hear me yelling for him in the wind. We're out here. We're going to catch some walleyes today. The bite's been pretty good. It's an adventure when it's like this. Believe me, it's a lot of fun. So come and join us. Catch some walleyes with us and get your next bite.
Just looking for the next bite, next bite, just looking for the next bite.
We'll continue to show you the next bite.
Perhaps the coolest thing about fishing for walleyes is that they are constantly rewriting the playbook for when it comes to matching time of year with location and depth. Devil's Lake is a very unique body of water and has been a popular destination for many different featured bites in the past. Yet again, it makes the perfect stage, even in this freezing blizzard.
This must be the break right here. I would say, I don't know, pop a couple more on the other side of that.
For demonstrating that while it's widely accepted that during this part of the ice fishing season, walleyes are typically thought to be found in deeper water.
There he is. Wow, really shallow water.
These fish are biting so incredibly shallow, there's hardly any time to pull the transducer out of the hole after setting the hook.
Woo! There's a nice one. Kind of a mess. He's so wild in the shallow water, I couldn't even get the transducer up fast enough.
You know, on most natural lakes, especially large natural lakes, you're typically going to see winter walleye patterns that are both deep and shallow. And by and large, on today's ice, one of the most overlooked and productive patterns are less than 12 feet of water, and a lot of times less than 8 feet of water. And a comment I often hear ice anglers make is that there's no secrets left in fishing, like every rock has been turned. That's not the case. There's a lot of secrets in less than 10 feet of water because you get in that shallower water and it's so hard to map out. You know, Devil's Lake in eastern North Dakota is typical of a lot of these prairie dish bowl lakes in the sense that, if you can imagine, the contour along the shoreline drops down into a flat basin, and so it just looks like a bowl of cereal. And basically, when you get out in these basins, there might be a little bit of structure, but by and large, it's fairly featureless, and usually it's a soft bottom. Now, in the case of Devil's Lake, if you can find any type of different bottom composition, you're going to usually find fish. In a lot of cases, you can key on sand and gravel areas, get up in the shallows, any type of area where there's big round rocks, for example, any type of an area where water comes up and it floods a firmer bottom, whether it's gravel, rock, in some cases even flooded timber, but any type of a harder bottom that comes up out of that soft bottom, and shallow water a lot of times hold fish.
The next bite is brought to you by Mercury, #1 on the water. Amsoil, the first in synthetics. Tracker Boats, fish the finest. Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. Berkeley, catch more fish. Mustang, stay sharp longer. Lowrance, find, navigate, dominate. Motor Guide, never stop. Strike King, #1 in fishing lures. And Power Pole, swift, silent, secure.